Festool introduced the guide rail in 1962, and in 1980 they released the first plunge cut saw. Today these are widely copied by other manufacturers and are mostly known as track saws. Some of the best track saws are made by Makita, Milwaukee, and Dewalt. However, the Festool track saws are still regarded as the premier saws. They are a bit more expensive though, and more importantly, if you're like me and have replaced most of your corded tools in your shop with battery operated tools, it's not desirable to have to add a whole new line of batteries. Long ago, I decided on Dewalt. If I was starting over, perhaps I would buy the Festool track saw today, but for battery compatibility reasons, I'm mostly sticking to my Dewalt tools. I really like the Dewalt track saw itself, but even though the guide rail can be used on both sides, it lacks a very important feature of the Festool guide rail, namely the T-track, where you can attach the countless accessories available for Festool. Just look at some of these examples of commercially available attachments. You can also make your own attachments as shown here. I will have at least a couple of upcoming videos showing you how to make very inexpensive attachments, both for the Festool and the Dewalt guide rails. Some of those are not available commercially, but they're extremely useful. So let's get to the point of this video, namely, can you use the Dewalt saw on a Festool track? The short answer is yes, but there are a couple of things to consider. Let's take a look at the saw and then the guide rail profiles. As you can see here, the Dewalt track saw has two tracks. One for the Dewalt guide rail and, yes, you guessed it, one for Festool guide rails.
This is the perfect time to hit that subscribe button.
Looking at the Dewalt track profile, you can see that the track is 17 millimeter wide and 6.5 millimeter high. The Festool track is only 16 millimeter wide, but just about the same height at 6.6 millimeter. Dewalt does not make any real short guide rails, and I needed one. This was the perfect opportunity to try out a Festool rail. However, I cringed at paying over $100 when I did not even know if it would work. So I found some compatible rails like these. The one I bought had the exact same measurements as the short Festool rail, and I only paid $40. Unfortunately, at the time of this video, it looks like that one is not available, but who knows, maybe they'll carry it again. So here are the results. As you can see, the saw does fit the track. But can you adjust the saw clearance so it runs as well as the Dewalt guide rail? In other words, take out that wobble. I am pleased to inform you that you can. The Dewalt engineers made the anti-friction wheels extend into both rail openings, so you can fine-tune the saw for either rail. I'm pretty sure I'm going to buy some more Festool guide rails, as there are a few attachments I want to make. Again, I will be sharing some of those with you in other videos. I hope this video was useful to you. I hope to see you again in another video soon.